I am Jadon Se of the Third Arc of Consciousness. This message is about the soul. Yes, the human soul has been the subject of so much curiosity, religious doctrine, speculation, intuition, searching, seeking. Let us speak of the soul in a new way. From the standpoint of dragons, a soul is a gravity well of stories. It is a hub of a wheel, the focus of a vortex. What do I mean by all of this? What I mean is the soul is the center point of all of its connected stories. Lifetimes, yes. Moments, yes. Every one of them considered to be a moment of now from the viewpoint of that moment. A soul is what we might call a spirit identity. What's the difference between a spirit identity and a human identity? We can use the metaphor of the Shakespearean actor on the stage playing Macbeth. The actor has an idea of who he is, and Macbeth is an idea of someone, a character, an identity within a play. So there are different levels of identity. If we explore what an identity is, let's say for now it is an idea of who one is. A character in a fictional story is an identity. It is a character. This character, as any good writer knows, will have a backstory, will have certain propensities, habits, desires, certain character traits, sometimes flaws, or what one might consider to be a flaw. There is no such thing in the end, dear ones. This character will have quirks, will have mannerisms, generally related to the backstory of the character. For instance, if the character had a rough childhood, he or she might have a propensity to steal or to lie or to hide and not trust others, etc. If this character has had loving parents, they might have more of a propensity to trust, more of a voice that is sure and steady, a sort of confidence. All of this is just a way to explain that the soul plays many roles. We can consider this to be reincarnation from a certain viewpoint, or we can simply look at what it is that this soul has in common with all of these experiences and stories. This, dear ones, is the dragon's way of seeing a soul. A soul is a beingness that vibrates with many stories, many connected experiences, and that vibration will be unique, highly creative, magnificent. We celebrate every soul because every soul has a compelling and beautiful vortex of stories swirling around its center. So, can a soul be part of a larger group of souls? Certainly, if seen from a certain viewpoint. If we wish to move the center, to say the entire human story on Earth, or the commonly accepted version of Earth, agreed upon by the listeners of this message. If we were even to move the center to that, then the soul would indeed expand to encompass a larger portion of humanity. And what would be the characteristic, the one defining characteristic of that soul, that greater soul group, would be this planet, this world, this concept for this world at least, for there are many other parallel possibilities for this world, but the world that we agree upon as this world. So, dear ones, you have now skipped to the soul of a certain type of humanity, a certain human experience. Therefore, that identity has grown and shifted. Grown from one viewpoint, shrunk from another. For when you define this world, you've narrowed things quite a bit. This is enough for now on the soul. Let us just say, from the way dragons see things, and perhaps one day you will see that this as well, a soul, your soul, is a vibration of many different stories and experiences. And it is beautiful and magnificent, dear ones, much larger than what some priest in some dusty church might tell you a soul is. Worlds and worlds and worlds of experiences can cause one identity to vibrate so uniquely. We are in celebration of who and what you are. I am Jadon Se of the third arc of consciousness. Perhaps your arc of consciousness just expanded.